We have vanquished the others. We will triumph now as well.
It truly is a sad day when a prince can't slay a bat with a sword. Obviously, his weapons must be made of inferior material. To think he'd use such inferior weapons while rescuing a princess. Obviously, his country must have been hit by a very bad recession, because otherwise he would have bought proper weapons. Welcome to another episode of Barbin Saturdays, and this week I decided to take a look at Jetlag Productions' Sleeping Beauty. Released back in 1995 as part of Good Times Entertainment's classic collection. And yeah, this is obviously meant to be another cheap cash grab, because let's face it, the Disney version was re-released into theaters that same year. And while I can't find out exactly when it was re-released into theaters, it wouldn't surprise me if it was around the same time. Because let's face it, this is obviously meant to be a cheap cash grab. It's obviously got inferior animation. And a lot of the voices in this movie are really poorly delivered, have very unmatching voices for the characters, especially the fairies. The fairies are like the worst. Only a few of them have voices that don't grate on your nerves. And the one that sticks around the most, Primrose, is one of the worst offenders. Like, she just makes you think of Navi from Ocarina of Time. Like, you almost want to be like, shut up, you stupid fairy, but she's like, no, look, listen, like, bam! Like, you just want to go, bam, bam, bam! And she's like, just doesn't stop. Of course, swords wouldn't do anything to her anyway, because as we've established in this movie, swords are useless. Like, seriously, like, you can't even kill a bat with a sword. Like, you might as well just forget about swords and Sleeping Beauty, apparently, at least as far as Jetlag Productions is concerned. You might as well just have brought a stick. A stick may have been more helpful to him, because at least with a stick he could have maybe hit it with enough force to, like, smack it into the ground or something, or knock it out. But a sword bounces off of it like it's foam. Like, this sword is probably more damaging than the one the prince is wielding in that scene. Like, that's just sad, pitiful, like, pathetic. I know I shouldn't emphasize so much on the swords, but it's just that irritating to me that they'd be so worthless in a fantasy setting. Especially from someone that spends so much time in fasting settings like myself with RPGs and stuff. Just to see a sword be made worthless in its own universe is unbelievably irritating. Added with the fact there's very little positive I can say about this film. Like, I don't even can't think of anything really positive I can say about it. Like, most of the voices, like I said, irritate me. The animation quality is obviously inferior. There's just very little you can say about it that's good. Like, oh, it's got decent colors or something, but it's like the colors in the Disney version are obviously superior. Like, what's there to say that's really all that, positive besides, it's short. It's really, really short. It's under an hour in length. Like, that's your best benefit in this film. And that's not much of a benefit at all. Till next time, then. See ya.
Curse you! Curse all of you! It is over! It is done! You have triumphed!